deserves greater backing. Shashi Tharoor lauds PM Modi, Operation Sindoor outreach mission. Shashi Tharoor has opined that Prime Minister Narendra Modi's energy, dynamism, and willingness to engage deserves greater backing, and that the country's diplomatic outreach following Operation Sindoor was a moment of national resolve and effective communication. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's energy, dynamism, and willingness to engage remain a prime asset for India on the global stage, but deserve greater backing, Shashi Tharoor remarked in a column in The Hindu. The diplomatic outreach following Operation Sindoor was a moment of national resolve and effective communication. It affirmed that India, when united, can project its voice with clarity and conviction on international platforms, Tharoor said. The lessons learned, the power of unity, the efficacy of clear communication, the strategic value of soft power, and the imperative of sustained public diplomacy will undoubtedly serve as guiding principles as India navigates an increasingly complex international landscape, leveraging its 3Ts and always striving for a more just, secure, and prosperous world, he added. Shashi Tharoor led a multi-party delegation to relevant world capitals to highlight India's stand against Pakistan-sponsored terrorism and its zero-tolerance policy towards terrorism. The delegation, led by Tharoor, included Shambhavi Chaudhary Lok Jan Shakti Party, Sarfaraz Ahmed Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, GM Harish Balayagi Telugu Desam Party, Shashank Mani Tripathi, Tejasvi Surya, Bhubaneshwar K. Latta, all from BJP, Mallikarjun Devda Shiv Sena, and former Indian ambassador to the US, Taranjit Singh Sandhu. Backing the diplomatic outreach by India following the Pahalgam terror attack and Operation Sindoor, Tharoor said, the diplomatic outreach was equally, if not more, vital in shaping global perceptions and consolidating international support. Since the mission included MPs from all parties, Tharoor said, one of the most striking takeaways is the power of national unity in projecting a strong foreign policy voice. The very composition of our delegations, featuring members of parliament, MPs from diverse political parties, different states, and varied faiths, was a potent message in itself. It underscored that when it comes to national security and confronting terrorism, India speaks with one voice, the Congress MP opined. We meticulously explained that India's actions were a legitimate exercise of self-defense, a necessary response to persistent cross-border terrorism. The success of this narrative was evident in the shift witnessed in several capitals, he added. Also read brilliantly chosen name in US, Shashi Tharoor says India's Operation Sindoor avenged blood. Tharoor also mentioned the presence of a Pakistani delegation while he was in the United States. Even as a Pakistani delegation was simultaneously present, we found US representatives, including those who met the Pakistani officials, echoing our concerns and urging decisive action against terror groups such as the Lashkar-Taiba and Jaish-e-Mohammed. This confirmed that our arguments, grounded in verifiable facts and consistent advocacy, were cutting through the noise and reinforcing the legitimacy of India's position, he said. In a copycat act, Pakistan People's Party PPP chairman Bilawal Bhutto Zardari on May 17 stated that Pakistan's Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif had tasked him to lead a delegation to present Pakistan's case on the recent escalations of tensions between the two nations. One of my key messages was that India is focused on its growth and development and considers terrorism and war an avoidable distraction. All we want from Pakistan is to be left alone to serve our people. But if they hit us, we will hit back. We are determined to make them pay a price for each assault, Tharoor said of his delegation's outreach visits. Shashi Tharoor also mentioned that tradition is one of the 3Ts that he believes should drive India's future global strategy. Tech, trade, and tradition all go together in promoting the new India to the world, he said. Our diplomatic efforts must actively promote Indian technological breakthroughs and foster collaborative innovation with international partners. This is not just about economic growth, it is about showcasing India as a source of solutions and ingenuity, a nation that contributes meaningfully to global progress, the Congress MP said. Shashi Tharoor has often publicly backed Prime Minister Narendra Modi and India's Operation Sindoor against terror infrastructures in Pakistan and Pakistan-occupied Kashmir. Last week, Tharoor had said he has differences of opinion with some in the Congress party leadership, but he is not going to talk about them in view of the bypoll in Nilambar constituency in Kerala. Swipe left for next video. Speaking to reporters, Tharoor said that Congress, its values and its workers were very dear to him. Also read Trump wasn't directly involved. Shashi Tharoor on India-Pakistan ceasefire. Latest blogs.